Oh, oops. Sorry, folks. The notification's out, but I think... Well, I was playing my level 1 file earlier, trying to make some progress on the DLC. And yeah, that isn't the file that we're playing here. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, or if it happened since last time, but I decided to rename my character. So now he is X-Bowman. And I'm kind of proud of that one, to be honest. It's much more interesting than Pew Pew. Oh, right. So I did some more farming off stream. As it turns out, this is a really solid place to farm. Because you can just, like, you don't even need the controller. You just kind of alternate between mashing E and mashing Q on the keyboard, which is kind of nice to free up my right thumb from a lot of button mashing. But yeah, here we are, back with the torch-only challenge. And... oh, I never bothered farming any glintstone fireflies. Shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I farmed up supplies for plenty of poison bolts, plenty of blood bolts. All of our resources have new farming locations at this point. Obviously, this is the best farm in the game for smoldering butterflies, because you don't even have to move as long as you sit down in the right spot. But thanks to having access to Jarberg, we've got a better site for poison blooms, as it's both faster and gives us some tarnished sunflowers. There's one more really interesting farm that I'm going to show y'all for reasons that'll be obvious once I've shown it to you. And yes, having my character take his clothes off was part of this farm for blood roses. This is a farming method that I found while checking the wiki. And it's very fast. Much faster than going to Fort Height and doing laps for the 5 blood roses there. So, and you may be wondering how that can be, since I just did that whole thing just to get here. And like, yes, there are more blood roses, but that was like a 40-second run just to get over here. Well, it's because of this guy. This guy is the key to this farming method. Because all you gotta do is come in here, grab those sunflowers, or grab those blood roses, and then revive at the Stake of America. And it spawns you right outside here. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to count those deaths, because it's just saving me time for my oh, hang on, I want to check something. It's just saving me time on the run back, which is very handy. So, last time we finished up Rhea Lucaria Academy, and we went up here, dealt with Loretta at the Royal Moongazing Grounds. We also dealt with a lot of crashing that I'm hoping has been dealt with, because I let my computer take quite a long break, and also updated it. Now the plan for this stream is to head into Caelid. There's a bit of a toss-up between Caelid and Altus. Altus gives us the opportunity to pick up the pulley crossbow, but Caelid gives us the arrow sting talisman. Honestly, I don't really think there's going to be much of a difference between the two, but that does mean we're going to want to do some prep work here with Ronnie's questline, because I don't want to fight what's his face? I don't want to fight the Crucible Misbegotten duo. They're annoying and aggressive, and between them they have a lot of health.
I believe I said my name was it pleasing, but tarnished. I have no reason intriguing.
So we're just gonna do this chunk of the quest.
I see thou art, but I anticipate. Good, there is. I would have thee. I have called. Heed not. I'm sure.
So we can start the Radon Festival without going to Altus. We have to do Ronnie's quest either way.
I don't know what since I asked. I resummon pay should you, if it were up to, but who am I?
Because you have to do her quest in order to do both Estelle and
I'm situated in
Fortisax.
See if I come.
I'm going to kick the can of doing Fortisax down the road just about as far as I can, because I really don't want to do Fia's Champions.
Macarian, I'm told that I will. Well, did you not read? Perhaps I'd like you to. Even you. Good. Now I shall find. I expect.
I probably won't do his quest. Because unfortunately, magic crossbow bolts are probably the worst of the set. Even though they technically have a crossbow that stacks pretty well with them, there just isn't anything that's specifically weak to magic. Like, in the entire game, there are a couple of things that are more weak to magic than they are to most other stuff. But even then, there's always something else that they're more weak to. So it's like... Wait, where's Padilla? Oh, there you are.
Oh, you? I am Piddy. Other than the why not? But please, a little.
So we do want this craftsman... We want this cookbook at some point. And we're here, so... Might as well.
Please.
It's for frost bolts, which we don't have the supplies to make in any significant amount. But, oh well. I wish there was a ladder you could lower from there, just so you could get to Padilla easier, but... Regardless. Oh. There are a couple more things that I want to take care of while we're in the area. So I almost forgot last time that we actually have access to the one summon I'm going to allow for this run. I can never remember exactly where the entrance to these catacombs is. That wasn't it, was it? No, it's just a patch of shadow. So yeah, we want to head in here, pick up our summon. I also want to double check what else is in these catacombs. Specifically, I want to know if we can get the glovewort we need to upgrade this thing. A 2 and 2 3s. So we can't get a glovewort 1. Oh. Got spiked. Alright, I'm... I almost made it out of there the first time I used that. Anyway, that was the single summon that I am willing to use in this run. The Page. And just to make sure I feel comfortable summoning him if... I feel like it, I'm gonna give myself an extra blue flask. There should be one somewhere over here, pretty accessible. I'm guessing we can find a 4. Maybe not. Looks like most of those are on Altus. Or in Caelid, I think there's one in the minor Erd Tree catacombs, it said. So we might head there. But for now, we need to pop into the Round Table Hold. Get our third talisman pouch.
Fine, you have now to become the thing as much. Become.
I don't really have a good use for it right now, but we can always throw on something.
Good to have you to I can have I'm as yet. But and if there's well I sir Godrick.
Well, I took you no matter how you're up.
Greeting, are you here for Greetings, are you here for
I never really
Back all no matter.
do anything with Roderica these days.
I spoke with her. She has a gift, so I told him indebted. It was all right. I'm sorry.
Also, one thing that I should mention, with some of the runes that I got while farming materials, I went ahead and picked up, where is it? Ah, a whole bunch of standard bolts just from Caelid. I felt like it would be handy to start shifting away from using the bone bolts when I can, just because they... Well, I need the bones for the ones that I have to craft, so it's helpful if I avoid spending bones on crafting standard bolts. Plus, if I don't, otherwise I'll just wind up going through the entire game without ever crafting standard bolts. I really am teetering the edge of what I can carry with my current equip load. Only got one spell that I actually care to have equipped, but I'll take it.
Then I am known as a tarnished who wishes. I am you now belong. You'll be then as your fellow, the inheritor, we of the round, Godrick the general, Rederator, right, more God, and he'll still
I don't care, I just want to give you this
potion.
potion.
Oh, the round table. But, oh, good. You go and see. Just tell him that despite knowing his inevitable...
Okay, anyway. Oh, there's one more thing that I want to take care of while I'm thinking about it. 'Cause as it turns out, there is apparently a way to pretty easily cheese Vike up here. Makes it a whole lot easier to get past him. Well, I don't necessarily even know if I need to cheese him, since I don't know if I need to cheese him, since all I want from up here is the sacred tier. I could probably just rush in there, grab it, and leave. But I kind of want to see how difficult this is. Hey, Vike. So apparently, if you stand in the right spot here, and he does his Ash of War, he'll get stuck in an infinite fall in that spot. There he is. How's it going, Vike? So if you're stuck in an infinite fall for long enough, the game just kills you. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Oh, I'm kind of glad I looked that up. Also, there are a lot of theories that this is Vike's maiden because he's a well-known Tarnish that got close to becoming Elden Lord before seeking the Flame of Frenzy. There's nothing that confirms it, at least in the in-game text. Regardless, I don't think there's anything else that needs doing here in Liurnia. Let's go progress Blythe's quest a little bit so that we can get access more easily to General Radahn. Radahn won't be easy by any stretch of the imagination, but he's probably still a little bit less difficult for this build than Morgott will be. And I'm not really looking forward to having to fight Draconic Tree Sentinel. Although, who knows, maybe we'll manage to get the Draconic Tree Sentinel cheese to work. I'll probably want the buckler for that. I'm really bad at DTS cheese, though. It's pretty simple, you just stun him with a parry next to a cliff, and then punch him or something to get him to jump off. I wonder if I'll find any glovewort down here. I think there is some. Unfortunately, I think most of it's like 1s and 2s. I honestly can't remember where this elevator even leads, or... No, this isn't even an elevator, it's just a place with a handful of preserving boluses. I guess they just like the idea of that little dam being symmetrical, so they stuck that in there. Well, we don't need to light these torches. We're not doing the baby ancestral moose.
Apologies, I can see blood on all the... Perhaps it's not recall that. Let's give him it. Besides, leave this place if either of us...
I hate just stampeding through Blythe's dialogue like that, but... That's another 3. But if I didn't, I was going to get shot in behind by some archers, and... Well, I didn't feel like doing a quit out to avoid that either. There's a golden seed while I'm down here. And come to think of it, there's a path that leads right into Caelid. I probably shouldn't be drinking my flasks so quickly. They're not doing much damage. Of course. Of course. I'm so impatient on these parts. At some point I'm gonna play the original Dark Souls, and I just know that the rafter section in Anor Londo is gonna really mess me up just because I can't bring myself to be patient enough for that sort of thing. Because Elden Ring is almost vaguely designed for some of the platforming stuff that you have to do in this game. Kind of surprised they don't seem able to just snipe me off of the elevator. Did I never get the Arsenal Talisman from Nefeli? I feel like I might not have.
You again. I thought you'd receive Nefeli, Luke. I'm glad to see I found it in you were the one to make good use. I don't intend.
I honestly think this will be more useful, because this will allow us to wear some extra armor, some different armor. A little more defense. Unfortunately, the jellyfish shield is kind of screwing over my equip load right now. It's definitely the heaviest thing I'm carrying. Although the arbalest ain't light. Anyway, back to... Actually, I shouldn't have gone back to Caelid because I need to go visit Celibus.
done. Very well. Knowledge, I doubt, if you put your... You wish to... Well? Well. The task was not only... Well, now's as good. There's a glint she owes. I ask. I'll write you a letter. You break your oath. Fine and well. You trick me. I believe that you yearn for... Well, but perhaps now. So... It's... I may have explained.
Okay. Now to go and finally meet Selin. That was just rude, buddy. Just realized I was using standard bolts, not the bloodbone bolts that I deliberately switched to.
I am... Why are you here? Ah, I dare say you're... Oh well, but one must... I was as a revive. You still? Very well. But I refuse to anticipate... Well, Celavus. But fine. The stars. But long ago. Now here... If... Jamsot.
Here.
Always.
go say hi to Blythe again. And once we do this, we will have officially progressed things to a point where the Radon Festival will start. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure
There's a festival. It's a festival. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I'll be on my way.
I could just...
You're coming. I'll meet you at Dread. The way ahead is... You're coming too? I'll meet you at Dread Main Camp.
So I'm pretty sure I could have left it off without that last conversation with Blythe. I don't think it actually forces you to... Oh, I did not mean to screenshot there. I don't think it forces you to come and see him, but... And Mr. Bear... I am really surprised that didn't kill me. Funnily enough, this is the way that I initially found that I went into Caelid the first time I ever played Elden Ring. Well, the first time I ever made it to Caelid in Elden Ring, anyway. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I care about in this area. I don't think there is, so I might just go somewhere else. Go in from a different way. We have 5 stone sword keys. Might as well pick up the green turtle talisman while I pass through here. So most of this run is going to focus on status build up for the boss fights, because in the end it's just usually the better option. But there are a number of bosses that will fight where we can't use status. Putrescence Knight and Elden Beast are the main ones that come to mind. Could you please get off Torrent? They're just some good dogs. So I might fight Anastasia here, just to see how painful it is. I've pretty thoroughly avoided invaders up to this point. I really meant to be using the poison ones that entire time. Okay, we'll head down this way first. Grab the grace here in the minor herb trees. Okay, so yeah, we can get Grave Glovewort 4. Also, I want to double check what that Erd Tree avatar drops. Green Burst and Flame Shrouding. Honestly, probably useful. Welcome to the stream, last boy. That went well. Is that enough to level up? It is. Okay. So we can pick up that last level of faith that we need to use Flame Grant Me Strength, which we're going to get pretty soon. Hang on, sorry, I forgot to swap my talismans. Come to think of it, or my arrows, but come to think of it, well, there's the Grave Glovewort 4s. There are 5 in this dungeon? Oh, wait. I did not mean to exit that tab. There is a 5 in this dungeon. Okay, so if I head this way... I can get a 5. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, last one. Onward into Caelid proper. I don't know what this is, but useless. That's what it is. Yeah, Caelid's got a bit of a motif going on here. Jeez. I just kind of got stuck on his jaws. Alright, we're gonna quit out. I can't remember what that thing drops, but I want it. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I think it just drops like an Ash of War or something that I won't be able to use with a crossbow. But if I properly buff my damage... Never mind. Didn't need to buff my damage, just needed to hit it more. Hello, Mr. Bird. While I'm here, I might as well head off to that castle. Pick up Flame Grant Me Strength. I wonder if I can climb up these roots over here. I'm curious. Doesn't look like it. What's this? I think I went out of my way to get that Somber 4 for a run once.
Welcome, dear customer. Well, are you please? I'm hungry.
I just like spending my runes on those when I get the chance, so I feel more okay with using the Mark of Grace to warp out whenever I feel like it'd be helpful. I'm trying to decide if I want to take on the dragon over here. I probably shouldn't. Not because I couldn't take him. To be honest, this build should be really good at killing dragons. It's just, I really should go and get the whatchamacallit, the golden scarab talisman first. Hi, Exites. I'm not actually here for you, so no need to get up. And the arrow's sting. I should really grab the arrow's sting. Look at all those dolphins. Oh, I can get more flasks. Nice. I just felt like dealing with those guys before I went up there, because if I dealt with them after, it would have been a pain. You can imagine how difficult it would be to fight two dudes with swords on a tiny little ledge like that when all I have is crossbows. Okay. Got the arrow's sting, which is a definite improvement. Over the arsenal charm. It does mean that I have to swap back to some lighter gear. As much as the color was better suited to him, The design just looks better on this. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, next destination. I forgot to equip Flame Grant Me Strength again. Hang on. Next destination is the cave with the Golden Scarab Talisman. So, for this one, I've gone ahead, put on a bunch of fire boosting options. So that's going to be our main technique. Against this upcoming boss. I don't know if I've ever looked into whether you can get the spear that they carry. I feel like you can't, because I feel like it's just their staff. Also, we're here, I'm getting these Ionian butterflies because at some point, much later in the run, we're going to want them. Oh, what the heck? Come on, game. What was that tracking? Oh, come on! I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die to these idiots. Oh. The most telegraphed attack in the frickin' game, and I get hit by it. Also, I think I was well, no, I guess I wasn't going out of order. Real quick, if I swap these... Nope. I'm really bad at timing. I forgot to put on my lantern. Oh well. I know the way through this cave in the dark. I just don't like to have to do it that way. Oh. Missed some flowers. There. Welcome to the stream, B and Rafkin. Good to have y'all here. Okay, we still got quite a few left over. You know what? Maybe we won't try and fight this guy. I'm starting to think that might not be a good idea. Or at the very least, maybe let's not try to fight him with fire arrows. Okay. It's not worth it. There's 29 of those stupid arrows. I'm starting to question some of my decisions. You know, the first few areas were pretty manageable, but the extent to which this build is going to be a problem is starting to become a bit more apparent. I always forget that guy is there. Also, we never get that attack. That little mini dragon breath thing never gets to players. There are several NPCs that can do it, but players never get that ability, and that's kind of rude. Okay. before we go try Radon, gonna head up to... Oh, there it is. We're gonna head up to the northern part of Caelid. Say hi to the Blackblade Kindred that we won't be fighting. Say hi to the Vulgar Militiamen that we won't be fighting. Come within sight of the dragon that we won't be fighting. And stop here at the Lens Rise Site of Grace to pass time until night, in order to summon a Knight's Cavalry that we honestly won't really be fighting either, but it's good for some runes. So I think if we quit out here and then load back in, he'll notice us immediately and go into a jump attack, which will send him over the edge. Dang it. He just refused to go for the jump attack. I thought my crossbow unloaded when I died. Well, there go those 7,000 runes, but I should get the runes from here. Hopefully. They should just be right here. Also, I need to add that depth to the total. Hey, they were, and I got the buff from the golden scarab. I knew I should get it, but also, while I'm thinking about it, I should have spent those runes. Kind of forgot to. We're just in here grabbing a memory stone, I think. I believe that's what's at the top here. That's what I'm hoping for, because anything else that we would find in a tower like this is completely useless. Good. Okay, let's get some levels on us real quick. Almost forgot. This is the first place where we can farm Fulgur blooms. That isn't what we're here for. We'll grab them. Why am I still? What is wrong with me? Also, I really should pick up some more smithing 5s and upgrade this thing a bit more. I don't know why I haven't. Why are you spamming that when I'm so close? Alright. I wanted to kill this thing for some quick and easy levels, but that actually seems like a pretty terrible decision now, so... Oh my gosh. Even with top tier buffs like we've got on this build, because Flame Grant Me Strength should be doing a lot for this. even with all that, our damage is pretty terrible. I mean, we can always kill Grail. Also, I just realized I've upgraded my endurance like several times. I could totally fit... oh. I didn't think they could toss it that high, to be honest. I didn't think about putting on more armor. Okay, let's track down some smithing stones. So, smithing 5s. Inside the Celia Crystal Tunnel is the main place to go. And then the breakable statue above Celia Crystal Tunnel. I'll go to that at some point, but I actually realize now it's kind of out of the way. While I'm here, I'm gonna grab some Starlight Shards. Because again, we might theoretically do Celavis's quest. I don't currently have plans to, but I might do it just to make sure I don't lock myself out of getting the magic scorpion talisman.
My flesh, it is a curse. If you are my flesh, right?
And get a buff to my recovery. I can't actually remember if the sacramental buds are useful for anything, so we'll just grab them to be on the safe side. Well, I pretty massively overshot. Oh wait, this isn't one of the towers. This is the town gate. I don't think I need anything from Celia. Not from the town itself. A couple of things that I want from the tunnels, though. Well, let's see if I can find the tunnels from outside of them, since I normally just warp right to their interior. Is it this? It is this. Yay. Did I want to fight the boss here? Somberstone Bell-Bearing 1. Nah, not worth it. Just gonna do a run through, grab smithing stones, and call that good. No, it's not. Oh, it might. It wasn't. Hooray. Really, dude? You made me land on one of the miners. Do you know how much trouble I could get in for jumping on a miner? Faithful's candles. Not useful to me since I won't be doing any damage with incantations, but oh well. Okay, got that. I want to head back up the hill and get the statue up there. That should give us enough smithing stones. Yeah, right now we've got 8, we need 10. I am tempted to kill Grail, but it's not really necessary at the moment. If I find myself seriously struggling with Radahn, then maybe I will. Also, I really can't remember what, I really can't remember where we get the Somber 6 that we would normally use to get one more level on the Black Key crossbow. I'm really struggling with my words today, y'all, and I apologize. Let's get a map. There we go. There we go. So race over this way, and then we'll go and deal with the dragon. Well, we'll play with the dragon to get it to deal with the statue. Yeah, it's very nice that there's a handy cliff there, because if there wasn't, it would be an absolute pain to kill that thing. It has a weirdly high amount of health, probably because it drops a Somber 8. Alright, here, little dragon. Hey, Mr. Draggy Waggy. Kind of just shooting him to make sure that he stays aggroed is really a pretty handy option to have. Oh right, he gets stuck on this tree. Come here, around the tree. Okay, bye, Mr. Draggy Waggy. I also want to check the merchant up the hill here. I can't quite recall if he has any cookbooks that we need. Hello, doggos.
There's been an aid, how can I?
Nope, no cookbooks at all. It does have bolts, but we don't need them. However, we might warp here more often because he's closer to the Grace than Caelid is.
Have us safe.
One more thing that I want to do before I go and upgrade my crossbows again.
Iron Ross.
Rotbone bolts, okay. 4,000 runes, sure. Alright. Let's go upgrade our stuff and then head to Radon.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your own.
Now, I don't think I can get any convenient smithing sixes. There are a couple in Castle Redmane, but as we found out last time, they are unobtainable until I finish the Radon Festival. Really, I don't even have the Somber 5 for that thing. I probably shouldn't have sold him the biggest rune that I had to get what would be a pretty minor thing.
Have us safe.
We didn't need to spend that many runes to get that. Alright, let's go hit up Radon. shouldn't need more stamina recovery, to be honest. I think I'll just save that for if I get low on healing. So far, we really don't have any particularly good
the players are all
tiers for this thing.
Champions! Welcome!
I am. Do you know well to think? But be sure to get.
Anyway. Radon is about equally vulnerable to both poison and rot, so as long as we can keep up a decent amount of pressure on him, shouldn't have too much trouble.
Are you the festival? Before
Let's
we
watch
begin,
the cutscene.
allow me to paint you the full picture.
Oh. Hi, Leonard.
General Radon is cursed ever to wander.
Also, we really can appreciate the fact that his
Inside, by Melania's scar
that
rot, his wits
he's
are long
still
gone.
got massive spears and dozens of arrows stuck into it. Which I think were after the battle, because those wounds weren't inflicted in the footage of him fighting Millennia.
Like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we must make merry. Oh, gathering of...
It's kind of funny, they explicitly force the time to be night. Oh, hey, there's a Somber 5. They force the time to be night using that cutscene because they want it to be night for this battle. That's it. That's the entire reasoning. There's one smithing 6. Am I sure I can't get another? Oh, wait, I can. I absolutely can. Sorry, guys. I want that one extra level. I also can't recall if they shoot at me. I don't think they do. Yeah, not during the festival. There we are. Why did I go back there? I need to go to Hugh so he can upgrade my stuff.
took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Okay, 1,432. I don't want to fight this guy. Maybe I won't use this guy as my primary merchant. Maybe I should go to the one that's at like the bottom of Liurnia.
Have a safe journey.
The one by this side of Grace. He doesn't have a bell-bearing hunter that pops out and tries to kill you. Wow, I'm going slow today. I'm sorry, chat.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival is nigh! Are you the festival? But now.
I messed up. It's actually so easy to get greedy going for the reloads. And also I got distracted going for oh, he hit Tor. I got distracted trying to think about whether I should use my flask, my physic. Nice. I probably should have used a foul foot there, but I haven't fought Patches yet. So I don't have any foul feet. Well, I have one. I'm just super hesitant to use it. So I want to check something. So the one at the Caelid Minor Erd Tree Avatar drops 91,000. What about Grail? Grail drops looks like 50,000 runes. so definitely, if I'm gonna take something out, take out the Minor Erdtree avatar. Because that'll actually get me more runes than I got from Radon. It's just annoying that that avatar has... permanent rain to support it.
Ah, good. What a the glory of the falling. I can't father. He was a living. The path is to Nokra. Let's meet. We'll take up us.
Hey, Alex, I probably won't do your quest, by the way. Sorry, it's just... I don't need your innards or your talisman.
Just you wait.
I guess theoretically there's one fight where I could use the talisman, where I would benefit from the talisman. But they're both on their merry way. Into the depths or up to Altus. I think Altus is the play. Also, how am I doing on my... Oh my goodness. 77 in storage, 24 in storage. Or 71 in storage and 24 in storage. The trouble is, with those two, it's a lot more about the quantity I'm outputting than any other detail I might care to worry about. Let's craft 100 more of those. And 80 more of those. Got 150 in storage for both. I'm doing pretty well on the supplies for them. I should probably get more bones, but... It's the most boring part of this run, getting the supplies. Thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. Oh, wait, before I forget. Yeah, Raya is still here. I should really do her quest. Get her back her necklace and...
What are you trying to start? Show me and I'll consider. I'm not in love. You're a shrew. First. Alright, things know you're bloody at. Oh. Alright then. I could be. Never met someone with a taste for it, mate. Good mate. I'll be seeing you.
Alright, Raya. Headed your way. Well, if I go this way, I'm gonna run into that death bird. I don't feel like fighting the death bird.
Please. Oh yeah, thank you. Did I forget? I see you are very to steady such. Please. Brave, most tarnished. But you are no volcano.
Okay. Now up to the plateau. And I could take the Lift of Dectus, but I feel like taking this way. After all, I did specifically fight Magmorm Makar already. funnily enough, my reasons for doing that might not be what you expect. Yes, I wanted the runes and felt like it wouldn't be too hard to kill Magmor Makar with some status bolts. But the main reason is that eventually I'm probably going to want to kill Greathorn Tragoth in the Volcano Manor side quests. 'Cause he's got some dang good armor that would pair pretty well with this build. High damage negation and high poise means that I can just tank some hits in order to get a reload or a shot off. Or once I get the repeating crossbow, I might be able to tank hits just to use its full Ashen Roar for status build-up or whatever. Also, I think Raya should be here. You up here, Raya? Hey, there you are. Let's hitch a ride to Volcano Manor.
I hereby take my hand. Give me your... I will pray.
It's still unsettling. I really don't know whose face my character reminds me of, but it's nagging at me. The feeling that reminds me of something won't go away.
Brave. I am Tanrias, a warrior. Perhaps. Will you join? Why accept? Rise with us. Interesting. Now you belong. The drawing room, but be sure.
Funny thing is, I'm never going to finish all of the...
What in heaven's a volcano? I hope you want... Well, I thought you were tired.
I'm not going to finish all of the assassinations because I'm region locked. I have to do... Now that I've come here, I have to do this area before I do mountaintops, which means I can't do the last assassination.
Did you read that? Is that you will become if you are low, but you must leave. This is a we have no plan.
honestly, my guy, I can't be bothered. See, this is why I'm not looking forward to some of that crud, because these guys can roll out of attacks so fast. Okay, at some point we're gonna need to go and do patches just to get him to Volcano Manor so we can get the hit on Greathorn Tragoth. It's so sad that none of the bow weapon ashes work on crossbows. So it would be cool to be able to get, like, Mighty Shot. Or through and through. Oh, I can upgrade my flasks. Alright, time to go pick up Golden Vow. We don't have the faith to cast it yet, and we might not for a little while, but still worth grabbing. Sorry, my guy, I really don't think I need to fight you. Bye, Anastasia. Oh my gosh! I don't suppose she died to them after the fact. Dang it. I don't want to fight any of these people that I don't have to because they're all annoying. You know, it occurs to me that maybe it would be a good idea to swap the plus 10 faith physic on. That way I could use Golden Vow right now. I mean, my physics just aren't doing that much. Oh, so you can go around Anastasia. That's actually very handy, because I really didn't think you could pass through this area without fighting her, or without running into her. Yeah, abductor virgins definitely can't climb ladders. I want to head up the mountain because if we do, we should be able to reach the village. With all the... We should be able to reach the village with the pulley crossbow. And that is the one that we really want for status build-up. Sorry, dude, just here to grab the smithing stone. I'll leave you be now. But I'm not actually certain this is the right way to head up in order to get there. Also, why do I feel like there's something useful up this tower? That guy is a fake aspiring torch lord. Oh, that's the pulley bow. I kind of forgot that there was a bow and a crossbow. You know, one time, I had that guy jump down to kill me. Then I got far enough away that he reloaded back at his spawn and passed by underneath him again. And he jumped down again but didn't have fall protection the second time, so he just died. It was really funny. Do you have anything that I want? 'Cause I'm probably never coming back to you. Volcano pot recipes, some armor. Ooh, explosive bolts. Never mind. I am almost certainly coming back to you at some point. Honestly, I kind of want to kill you.
Good customer. What the devil's wrong with you?
there. I didn't actually know that they could mount their dogs. I'm surprised I didn't take fall damage there. Also, I just realized jumping down there was completely pointless. No, it wasn't. Never mind. I couldn't get onto the ladder from where I was. Okay, well, marionette soldiers, take good care of that dog, alright? Oh, we're showing the wizard. Give me a sec, though. Also, yeah, I kinda had to kill that guy. It wasn't strictly necessary, but if I didn't, I was gonna have to come back here every single time I wanted explosive great bolts. And explosive great bolts are one of the few things that might make fights against other tarnished somewhat manageable. Because I'm guessing their area of effect can knock the other tarnished down. Okay. There's the wizard. There you go. Oh, let's see if I can get it to focus on him. Honestly, the autofocus on this camera is not great. There's the little dude. For some reason I thought that led up to the peak, but... Anyway... I think I have to take a different path if I want... the pulley crossbow. Why, to be a mariner... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to bother fighting this guy. But I am going to grab the Grace of the Catacombs up here because the Lightning Scorpion charm is in them, which we might wind up using. Unlike magic, there are a few fights where I expect lightning to be a really good way to go. By the way, just to hammer something home, Arbalest, plus 16, 222 damage. Black Key Crossbow, plus 5, 153. Yeah, Black Key Crossbow starts off pretty decent, but considering where it winds up fully upgraded compared to the Arbalest, it just doesn't keep up. That's just barrage. The magical falling reanimated corpses. I don't know why I always try to go for that thing, because it's just like volcanic rock or something. It's so not worth.
Above the law.
Oh. I really thought I had just managed to make it out of there without dying. That's fine. There was no real reason for me to stop and try and get the pot, but kind of a why not deal, you know. Also, I could totally kill this thing. The last Magnorm I thought wasn't that much trouble either. Game? Game, why did Torrent not regain health when I spawned at the Stake of America? Wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I did that whole thing to go back there and get the runes, and then I deleted the runes. You know, I'm not necessarily a clever man. I don't like this mag. Why? Once again, Torrent is not at full health. For quite literally no reason. The Mark of Grace doesn't refill his health either. Come here, Mr. Bear. There we go. I really should have gotten the Grace up here and then dealt with the bear. Oh well. Spent extra time to save myself, like, a few seconds of backtracking, so that's always nice. Hey Maggie, hope you're doing all right. Okay. We should probably wrap up soon. Because unfortunately, I've been streaming for like 3 hours and it's about time to wrap up. But while we're here, so I'm going to keep upgrading the Arbalest primarily. because while the pulley crossbow is definitely going to be very handy... Oh, it takes sombers? I really thought it took smithing stones. Huh. So, I was going to say that I was going to prioritize the arbalest because it... has higher damage, meaning anytime that I'm trying for just direct damage, I should use it. Anytime I'm trying for status build-up, I should use the pulley crossbow. But if the pulley crossbow only takes... If the pulley crossbow takes sombers, then... I mean, who cares? We can buy those from EG. I hope I have a spare somber 5 to get it to match
You've defeated
black
there is
key.
thanks to descend and make it.
Why am I only using that many?
Something.
I'm gonna need more than that for the higher level upgrades.
Something.
Really? I don't have another 5. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna have to find another somber 5 somewhere. But before I do, there's one other thing that I want to try. It's time to grab... Oh, I never handed in the Bone Peddler's bell bearing. Anyway, time to grab some explosive great bolts, and that is nowhere close to enough. So, we're just gonna... Alright, I'm going to sneak in a level up before I buy that, because that's a lot of runes. Never mind, gonna sneak in 2 level ups. I just want a bunch of explosive great bolts because if I don't get them, then or a bunch of explosive bolts, not great bolts. If I don't get my explosive bolts, it's going to be a pain to try to kill the NPC invader who I want to fight next. And honestly, I might just go up to this invader and then run around until Liurnia shows up. I really don't want to have to deal with this person. Because I might just go ahead and do exactly what I did.
You do well to steer clear. And it's just so stay clear of the
in my torch-only run. Liurnia shows up regardless, so it's not like he's an avoidable summon. And even if he was, this isn't a boss fight, so I don't feel particularly bad. It's my first opportunity to test whether explosive great bolts are any good against NPC invaders. They should be. Theoretically, they should be. If they're not, boy, am I in trouble for some of my other fights in this run. Because my counterplay for NPC enemies is pretty limited. Okay, it does flinch them. Okay. Now I'm not going to try to use it on patches, because that just seems like a terrible waste of resources. Those things are frickin' expensive. I want to be careful about when I use them, because I imagine a lot of my runes going forward will be going into explosive bolts. He's going to pop up somewhere up there.
Well, well, well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
That's fine.
Well, finally come round, have you?
I'm hoping that wasn't too soon of a quit out to spawn him in the shop state. Because he's got stuff that I want. Yay!
Ah, well, Roddy. Now, how did I took you for an innocent? Well, water. A true... I'm tarnished, like only for now, in exchange for my... But honestly, frankly, so don't be... I'll be ready to...
Gosh dang it, Patches. I don't want to actually have to talk to you. There are like 3 things I want to buy from you, and then I'll be on my merry way. Until you go to Volcano Manor. Oh, okay. He's already moved on from this location. Luckily, I already grabbed the Grace at his second location. Oh, never mind. He already moved to Volcano Manor. It's kind of funny that even Volcano Manor has sites of grace.
Well, I don't believe it here. I feel good, though. We'll do good. Oh, and if match is important.
Oh, heck. I also want Margit's shackle.
Cheers for that.
All right. Got that from Patches. So I think our next goal, when we get back next time, will actually be to pick up another somber smithing stone, another somber 5. But I think that's where we're going to call it today. I really thought we were going to get more done, but I was running kind of slow. So, we'll be back tomorrow. And I'll try to pick it up. Now that we have the pulley crossbow, there should be some general improvements, because with the pulley crossbow, we're going to get a lot more effective at applying status. The long and short of that one, by the way, is that it fires a 3-bolt volley. Which should be very handy. I do think the bolts suffer a bit of a penalty to status buildup, but I could be wrong as well. So you are just burning through several bolts. I'm guessing they do, though. But either way, we'll figure it out as we go along. That's gonna be it. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I definitely forgot to get a screenshot today for thumbnail. Oh well. In the meantime, I appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Later, folks. Bye. Have a good one.